Toastmaster, the evolution of a Toastmaster identity.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Lyle, and for those of you who have seen me present before, you need to know that where I am today is not the same person that first walked through that door at my very first Toastmasters meeting. I first joined Toastmasters in 2000, and that's a really long time ago. Some of you may be wondering, why is she still here? And I know I've certainly seen lots of people come and go. I was working downtown Toronto for an HR company, a consulting company in marketing, and I really wanted to move ahead in my job. But I would turn beet red whenever somebody would call on me in a meeting. I knew I needed help. I saw Skyway Toastmasters club information in the Burlington Post, and I came out to a meeting. It was a little intimidating at first, but I liked the structure of the program, and the people seemed really nice too, so I joined. Now, when you become a member, there's one thing that they expect of you, and that is to participate, which means standing up in front of all of these strangers and doing different roles, different things at a meeting. Well, I could do that. I was given instructions on each role and what to do. And what I found most challenging, however, was table talks. When you're a guest, you don't have to participate. But they certainly do encourage it. But when you join, you have to. And I remember that very first time I did table talks. I don't remember all the details. I blocked it out of my memory. I just remember totally blanking out when I pulled out that slip of paper and I saw what was written on it. I blurted something out and I sat down, beet red and trembling. And you know what? Everyone applauded. That's how I started my Toastmasters career, trembling behind the lectern, reading my speech, doing my best to be heard, and injecting humor into my speeches. I was very fortunate over the years to have some amazing senior members to take me under their wing. John Hayes, who's at this meeting here, he's been a member since the 70s. My very first speech, my icebreaker speech, that's the very first speech you have to give in the Toastmasters curriculum. He told me I should enter that into the humorous speech contest. Another member, John Eagle, was a tall, soft-spoken, and really engaging speaker. And he coached me on projecting my voice without yelling. Tom Rizoff is a short muscle man that oozes energy. He could deliver a speech on the fly, anytime, anywhere. And if there's ever a gap in our agenda, you can always count on Tom to deliver an impromptu speech. That was something that made me shudder, just creating a speech on the spot. Tom has an amazing gift for storytelling. He has no problem sharing a tale. His challenge, though, was paying attention to those lights to keep him on track and know when to wrap things up. He taught me about stage presence and to not be afraid of giving an impromptu speech. So those people, with their help and encouragement, I came out from behind the lectern and took center stage. To get the most out of my Toastmasters experience, I decided to volunteer and be part of the club executive. I was a secretary, vice president of membership, vice president of public relations, and the president. I learned so much over those years, over those experiences, and not just for leadership within the club executive, but leadership within the club, and those skills I took out into my career as well. As a term of president, when I was the president of Skyway, I declared Skyway the fun club because of how much fun we have at our meetings and the camaraderie amongst the members. As we go through our Toastmasters journey, there are a number of different manuals that we work through. The first one being the Competent Communicator Manual, and that consists of 10 different speeches that take you through the different elements of speaking. I took 3 years to complete that. 3 years to do my Competent Communicator Manual. I took 1 year off when I had my first son, and it was a little unnerving because I would see other members go through the whole manual in 1 year, and I was just there chugging along at my own pace, procrastinating a lot, but I still made my way through. And in the meantime, I relished in doing the different roles at the meeting so I could still get up and speak and still develop my speaking skills. And those skills have served me in my career. I've done presentations in the corporate world for associations and in the community. I co-hosted my own video podcast for 2 years. And I've also been interviewed for different radio shows. And typically, after the interview is complete, the interviewer will say, "Wow, you're really natural at that." And I attribute a lot of that to what I learned here at Toastmasters. So, here I am, 15 years later. And you know, I still learn lots. Every single member, every one of you, you bring your unique spin, your special something, your secret sauce, every time you speak here at Toastmasters. So I learn just as much from the new members as I do from the seasoned members. And what keeps me coming back? 2 things: fun and friendship. The relationships that are formed here at Toastmasters goes beyond what happens in this room. They are heartfelt, and they're so supportive. So after our meetings, there's conversations continuing well after the meeting. We go out with each other, we do business with each other, we hang out because we care. So the woman that you see here now is way different than that first person that walked through the door to that meeting back in 2000. And wherever you are in your Toastmasters journey, whether you're just considering becoming a member or whether you are a new member or you've been a member for 40 years, I encourage you to have fun and get the most out of your experience. Mr. Toastmaster.